Hi everyone, this is my October/September exciting book releases video, just because I completely missed the September new releases video because I was just all over the place, but I figured I may as well mention some September books that came out because they're still pretty new, so I guess technically they're pretty much a new release. So let's get right to it. The first couple of books are from September. Dear Mr. M came out on September 6th, and this is a book by one of my favorite authors who writes really dark, twisted books, and this is about a writer who used to be a pretty big deal, but over time people sort of forgot about him, and now he's in obscurity of sorts. But some funky stuff starts happening and his old book sort of re-emerges, and there's some sort of intrigue with that, and the information in the book becomes relevant again. So I'm sure it's going to be dark, there's going to be a few twisted things in it, but I can't wait to read it. It should be a good read. The second book is called Nutshell, and it came out on September 1st. This is about a woman who is married and pregnant, but she ends up cheating on her husband with his brother, and the book is told from the perspective of the unborn baby, which I think is interesting to me just because I want to know how that all works out and where it's gonna go. Normally I don't really like family type drama books, but sometimes I'm really in the mood for it, and I think now is the time where I'm sort of on the reading roll, and I think I would be pretty interested in reading that sort of book, so that's definitely a book that I'm going to be looking out for. The last September book is called I Call Myself a Feminist, and it came out on September 6th, and this is, I believe, a collection of short stories told from different women who are like activists, feminists, all of that stuff, and I think it would be interesting to read about different views of women. You know me, I like reading about different perspectives and hearing what others have to say, so I think it would be a really interesting book, especially if you are a feminist and that topic interests you in general, so another good book to check out. So now on to the October releases, which haven't come out yet, but they will shortly. The first is called Hag-Seed by Margaret Atwood, which, I mean, right away, after reading The Handmaid's Tale, I was like, I'm all about this one. This comes out on October 11th. This is about a man who was an artistic director, then he got fired, so now he's teaching inmates different artsy things. The interesting thing about this book that caught my eye is that he sort of leaves wherever he was before and goes to southern Ontario, in a rural area, which is sort of where I grew up, so right away I was like, oh, I'm kind of interested. I wanna know which part of rural southern Ontario he's gonna go, so that sort of drew me in even more, and I'm looking forward to reading this book. The next one is called The Wangs versus the World. It comes out on October 4th, and this is about a Chinese immigrant family, I believe they're from China, I think, who moved to America and ended up sort of going from being a pretty wealthy family to sort of losing all their money, and then ended up going on a road trip across America, which I think sounds interesting, and I've heard good things about this book prior to its release, but I believe it, so I'm willing to give it a try. The final book is called Waiting for the Cyclone, and it comes out on October 4th. This is a collection of short stories about bad women, which I can get on board with. So basically, I guess one of the stories is about a woman who decides to go on a mission trip or like a volunteering trip somewhere abroad, but the only reason she does it is because there's this other place close by and they do fun activities there, so she wants to go there, but the mission trip is sort of like an excuse to get there, which, you know, kind of bad because she's like a good person, but technically she isn't, and I'm really interested in that. I like seeing the dark sides to people, so I'm all about that. Finally now, I'm going to figure out who the winner of the giveaway is. Thank you to everyone who entered. I'm glad that you were interested in that book and the little pouch that goes with it. Here is my hat with all of the entries in it. This is a lot of pressure. Okay. I think I have one. Oh, I had 3. Whoops. Okay, I have one. The moment of truth. And the winner is Erin from Air Breathes Books. So congratulations, you are the new owner of Eleanor and the Pouch. Good going. I'm going to get in touch with you shortly, and hopefully from then on we can get your stuff shipped out. Thank you again for entering, everybody. Thank you for all the book suggestions. There's lots of good stuff in there, and I'm definitely looking forward to adding a lot of those to Goodreads. I hope you're having an awesome weekend so far. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.